Good morning, Arizona. It is a Thursday morning. This is your Arizona Family on the Go podcast, and I'm Scott Passmore. We're going to heat up around here again, so let's get right to the forecast with April.
Yeah, good morning. It looks like we're headed into a monsoon break for much of Arizona starting today. In the valley, look for sunny, hot and dry conditions with an afternoon high of 112 degrees. High pressure moving toward Arizona will keep temperatures climbing as we head into the weekend. An excessive heat warning has been issued for Friday through Monday. Those are also first alert weather days. Afternoon temperatures will be near record levels, peaking between 114 to 116 from Friday through at least the middle of next week. Morning lows should be slightly cooler than what we've seen lately, generally in the 80s, thanks to drier air in place. That dry air, however, will also cut our storm chances. Look for isolated showers and thunderstorms in the high country today before clear skies dominate heading into what looks to be a quiet and dry weekend statewide. Storm chances may return to the high country by the middle of next week, but at this point the valley looks to continue its dry streak through at least mid-August.
All right, April, thank you. Maricopa County is confirming another 14 heat-related deaths while still investigating hundreds of others. The Maricopa County Medical Examiner telling us we're on track for a record deadly summer. Some are calling for the governor to declare the extreme heat an emergency to free up more state resources, which could be used to keep cooling centers open 24 hours or open up the Veterans Memorial Coliseum to help people cool down. And we asked Governor Hobbs about those ideas.
We're looking at how we can be more supportive of the regional heat cooling efforts that are now a regular part of what we do in the summer, and the state could certainly be a better partner there. So we're looking at ways, all the things you listed that would be tools to help address this.
And Maricopa County brought in portable cooling units because the morgue is filling up. County officials say 2/3 of the people who have died from heat-related causes were not homeless. Now to another explosive fire in Phoenix. This one burned for hours in a scrapyard west of downtown Phoenix. 3 firefighters were hurt battling the flames yesterday afternoon. Cars, mobile homes, and machines all burned, creating a huge plume of black smoke. It took firefighters around 2 hours to get this thing under control. The call came in just before 3 o'clock. A large plume of smoke took over the skies. One man telling us it was hard for him to even breathe. So we can only imagine how tough it was for crews on the ground with heavy protective gear on. We're told firefighters were on a rotation and rehabilitated during this battle. However, 3 firefighters were taken to the hospital, 2 of them for heat-related issues. As for the cause of the fire, still no word.
No, at this time the cause is under investigation. Our initial reports that it was in some brush and it spread to a fence, and then from there it just kind of ran. So we don't have any confirmed information on where it started at this point.
Phoenix Fire tells us the flames stretch from 29th to 31st Avenues, burning several structures, industrial machinery, mobile homes, and cars. That fire is now out, but crews were out there all night keeping an eye out for hot spots. The state superintendent has been pushing to get school resource officers on all campuses around the state, but there just aren't enough officers to go around. So the state set up a special task force to try to figure out the funding and whether they should amend the training requirements to expand recruiting options. This task force is considering whether we should expand the school resource officer requirements to accept people who are not state certified, like retired officers, security guards, and possibly military veterans.
What this isn't about is just putting guns in schools. We cannot overstate enough the importance of the relationship. There has to be that relationship.
And they stress the importance of cross-training SROs with counselors and being mindful about the concerns of families they serve and strained relationships with law enforcement.
So I beg you, please, no more TikToks, no more reaching out to Alicia or to me with your speculations or questions.
Well, that's the mother of Alicia Navarro, who disappeared at the age of 14 from her home in Glendale 4 years ago. And out of nowhere, she walked into a police station in Montana a week ago. The case of full of mysteries and unanswered questions, and that has thousands posting and speculating on social media. Glendale police say all the rumors could be dangerous to their investigation.
We're asking you to respect Alicia's privacy. We're asking you to respect her mom's privacy. And we're asking you to respect the integrity of our investigation so that we can do the work that we need to do to get you the answers that you want.
Glendale police say they have interviewed 4 people. 1 person was detained and then released. And when detectives spoke to Alicia last week, she told them she had not been harmed. Coconino County Sheriff's Office made a major drug bust, seizing more than 40,000 fentanyl pills after a traffic stop. This happened on I-17 near Flagstaff. A police canine alerted deputies to the drugs hidden inside the car. 2 people were booked into jail. Here in Maricopa County, the number of fentanyl pills flowing into the jails is going up year by year. That's according to the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Paul Pinzone says more than 3,000 pills were seized in the jails in 2022. This year, from April to July, they have confiscated more than 1,000 pills, and Pinzone addressed what's being done to crack down on this issue.
More aggressive stance on efforts to seize these drugs before they get into the jail, and it's not as though it was neglected prior to that, but we put a more dedicated effort. We've utilized our special response team to be part of just review and turning over pods to try to recover drugs.
And so far this year, 32 inmates have been charged for sneaking or distributing drugs into the jails. That's a look at what's going on this Thursday morning. Hope you have a great day.